Show.
Right now at 5:30, people are starting to undeck the halls now that Christmas is over. What you need to know as you prepare to get rid of your tree.
And it is far from the 4th of July, but fireworks lit up the sky in Maryland, what police say led to the unexpected light show in the sky.
And have the umbrella handy. We're still tracking some precip falling from the sky.
Fox 6 Wake Up at 5:30 starts right now.
With stories that matter to you, this is Fox 6 Wake Up News.
Well, waking up this morning, we have wet roads, wet surfaces as a steady rainfall moved in yesterday and continued overnight. A lot of that moisture now is moving off to the north, but we still have a lot of clouds, and those clouds are full of moisture. That's what clouds are made of. The water vapor, though, is on the heavier side, so those clouds can't hold it, and it's still spitting out these very small raindrops, which we know is mist and or drizzle. So if you are heading out this morning, there is going to be some pesky drizzle, unfortunately, that you'll have to deal with on your drive. That will start to come to an end through the upcoming hours as drier air is going to move in from the west. That dry air is not here yet, so we are still going to see some rain falling, but overall it's been a very wet December. We have had many days where we've at least seen some sort of rainfall amounts, and not just a trace. We've had some areas starting off the month close to a half an inch, 3/4 of an inch, even a 1/4 of an inch, wrapping up the end of the last month and the end of the last couple of weeks for the last week of the month. With snow, it's the opposite. We've just been really, really warm. So even though we have a few days that have recorded some trace amounts, we have not seen much this month and aren't expected to see much in terms of snowfall in our extended forecast.
Lisa, thank you. Milwaukee police are investigating after a man is shot on Christmas morning. This is all on the city's north side. It happened near 27th and North. Police say the suspect shot at the victim during a robbery, wounding a 38-year-old. That person was taken to the hospital but is expected to survive their injuries. Also on Milwaukee's north side, one person was shot and killed on Christmas Eve. Milwaukee police say it all happened near 107th and Mill. The victim died at the scene. There's no word yet on how old that person was. Police are still investigating both of these shootings. So far, no one is in custody for either case at this time.
We have new video of a garage fire near 61st and Richmond. You can see the flames rising inside the garage. Milwaukee firefighters arrived and quickly put the flames out. Though the garage was close to another home, the fire department says crews were able to stop the fire from spreading next door. No one was hurt. The cause of the fire is still under investigation.
A quick reminder now that many municipalities in our area are suspending their winter parking regulations on select days through the start of the new year. Now, keep in mind that this could change if there happens to be an unexpected snowstorm. In Milwaukee, overnight parking enforcement is tonight. Vehicles still have to be legally parked. We have more information about parking restrictions and enforcement on fox6now.com. Milwaukee Christmas tree pickup and disposal begins today. It comes after weeks of confusion surrounding changes to the city's policy.
Fox 6's Stephanie Quirk is here in studio with what DPW wants you to know. Steph, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, guys. A lot of back and forth this past month, but the Common Council confirmed they will be picking up trees after initially saying they no longer would, following a DNR policy change. Now, if you're looking to dispose of your tree, the first thing you want to do is take down any lights, ornaments, whatever you might have on it. And that's because the DPW says in order to be picked up, trees should be free of all decorations and must not be bagged. It should be placed in the alley or at the curb. Crews will cycle through the city and adjust the collection service based on the volume of trees placed out for pickup. You can also directly dispose of your tree by visiting one of the city's drop-off centers. And those are open Tuesday through Saturday. We'll have more details on our website about hours. Guys?
All right, thank you, Steph. Millions of Americans hit the roads, rails, and the skies as well. Just all over the place. They went a ton of traveling, a few holiday hiccups, not really have been reported. At Denver International Airport, more than 400 flights were canceled or delayed on Christmas Eve. There are still big crowds at airports. The TSA says they're expecting to screen about 2.5 million passengers every day until January 2nd.
A family of four is forced to evacuate their home after it catches on fire. Houston firefighters responding to the scene to find intense flames coming from the front of the two-story house. Fire crews were able to contain the blaze within just 10 minutes. Thankfully, no one was hurt. The house also happened to be Beyonce's childhood home. The Knowles family lived there back in the early 1980s. The cause of the fire remains under investigation.
A wild pursuit of a stolen box truck in California. You can see the driver almost slam into a car as they were being chased. The chase started after police received reports of a carjacking. Officers followed the truck where he eventually crashed into the median and a parked car. Police surrounded the truck, but the driver didn't surrender until they sent a K-9 into the cab of the truck. The driver, as you can see, is now in custody.
Across America this morning, check out this risky rescue. Firefighters in Florida raced to pull a truck driver from his cab after he passed on an overpass. Crews used a fire truck ladder to pull that driver to safety. You can see the cab there just hanging off of the bridge. According to local reports, the driver lost control of the tractor trailer before crashing. The driver was taken to the hospital to be evaluated.
All right, check out this video caught on camera. A D.C. man rams his car into several police cruisers and it happened in a Taco Bell drive-thru. Look at this takedown happening on camera. Police say the man crashed into the cruisers with a stolen Hyundai. Cell phone video capturing the officers trying to get the man out of the car. Police say the driver has several prior convictions, including carjacking. He was taken into custody. 8 vehicles were damaged during this incident, and a number of them needed to be repaired or replaced. Police are still looking into why exactly this happened.
And a chaotic night in Maryland after a car meetup and surprise fireworks show. Hundreds of people were gathered in an apartment complex, setting off fireworks and doing donuts. Video shows smoke filling the air as people set off fireworks. People who live in the apartments say the crowd was made up of people who do not live there. According to fire officials, the fireworks may have caused a small brush fire nearby.
Well, a Grinch steals a child's Christmas gift right from his front porch, but a team of Georgia officers stepped in. Someone snatched the 11-year-old boy's brand new bike. When police got word of the theft, well, they sprang into action and replaced it. The officers who made it happen say they received the best gift of the day. That's the gift of giving. There's still a chance to hopefully become a millionaire. The next Powerball drawing is tomorrow.
Yeah, this is all after nobody matched all the numbers to cash in on the big Christmas Day jackpot. So the prize is now climbing to $685 million. That is so much money. It's a cash value of more than $344 million. Now, no one has won the jackpot since October 11th. That's why the prize is so big. But the next drawing is tomorrow night. Good luck if you're playing.
Yeah, good luck. This is something you don't want. There could be more viral upticks this holiday season as family and friends gather together. U.S. health officials are watching for more outbreaks of the flu and COVID-19, citing holiday gatherings and many unvaccinated people as factors for a potential rise in cases. Officials also say a new COVID-19 variant, JN.1, is also spreading quickly. The Centers for Disease Control says the new variant was first detected in September and could make up about 50% of COVID cases in the next 2 weeks. Health officials are also pushing for American children to get vaccinated.
It comes as more parents are choosing to opt their kids out of getting their vaccines. Data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is showing that during the 2022 to 2023 school year, an all-time high of 3% of kindergartners had waivers to not get their required vaccines. Health experts say high levels of vaccinations among school-age kids need to happen in order to stop the spread of diseases like the measles. They recommend doctors talk to parents, easier access to vaccines, and they also recommend that schools enforce vaccinations in order to get those immunization rates up. Still ahead this morning, the Mercedes-Benz Stadium is going green.
The ways employees are working to bring sustainability efforts to the stadium. Plus, this pup is determined to set a new record. How many slam dunks this dog was able to secure and why the owner wanted to break the record in the first place.
Look at him go. That is a good boy. We're taking a live look out there this morning at Milwaukee's Mitchell International Airport. I think a lot of folks are going to be heading out today after visiting their loved ones for the holidays. Safe travels to everyone. Your weather not causing too many issues, at least not for flying. Lisa's got the details all morning. That's next.